Hi y'all, Robin here. Here's what you do when you want to start dating on dating apps. Before you actually sit down at the computer, right, to fill out your profile, etc. This is what you do to get ready. Number one, you figure out what dating apps you want to go on. If it's one or two or three, a lot of people, I'll be one of them, that they go on maybe two or three different dating apps at the same time, especially now because it's 3 weeks before Valentine's Day. So a lot of people are getting on the dating apps now for a Valentine's Day date or a New Year's Eve date. A lot of folks get on, or Christmas comes up and they want to get a date. So here's what you do before you get ready to go on a dating app. You figure out what age you want. If you are over 50 like me, 63, and you want to be dating folks who are over 50, then watch my video about dating apps. There are 6 of them that I actually researched about every dating app there is, and I came up with the top 6 for seniors. Watch that video. It'll tell you the cost. It'll tell you which ones are safer. It'll tell you which ones have the most connections, that kind of thing. All right, so watch that video, or figure out which app or apps you want to go on. That's important before you fill out your profiles. Because listen, you don't want to figure out what you're looking for and what your deal breakers are and all that after you're already sitting at the computer and signing up. Because here's what happens. It happened to me anyway. I've been on and off dating apps for years, off and on. And there's a video about that too on my channel. Just subscribe if you're dating. In that video, I tell you, which ones I've been on 4 or 5, and I tell you which ones were worked, which ones didn't, and why. All right. So watch that app if you're looking to figure out watch that video if you're looking to figure out what app you want to be on. All right. So figure out what apps you want to be on. Then get a debit card or a credit card with maybe 50, $100 on it. So that, think about if somebody did steal your information off this dating app, which happens a lot, then they're only going to get $50 or $100, right? Here's what I do. I have a checking account and a savings account, same bank. And what I do this every month anyway. I pay all my bills once a month, and then I only leave $200 in my checking account, maybe sometimes $100. And so that way, if somebody steals my information, they aren't able to get any more money out of me. Now, listen, here's a huge tip about that. Make sure you don't have overdraft protection, right? Which means if they get your debit card information or your checking information, if you don't have overdraft protection, that means they can write a bunch of checks, they can do a bunch of debit card transactions, and you're going to have to go through a bunch of crap calling the bank or the credit card company and disputing all of those, and they're going to charge you, whatever, $30 every time that person uses your debit card or credit card, and then it's going to take you months to fix it, right? You're probably going to have to change your bank account, open a new bank account. It might affect your credit score. So just get a debit card that's only got, make your debit card or your credit card only have where somebody can only get, $50, $100 if they stole your information. Make sure you don't have the overdraft protection on your savings or your checking if you're using those, okay? So figure out what age, what apps, get a card that has 50 or $100, and that's all anybody can get off of it, okay? Next, pictures. This is the most important thing to your success on dating on apps. Let me say that again. Your pictures are the most important thing on finding lasting love on dating apps, right? Because here's why. Think about when you're swiping left or swiping right. Shoot me a message, comment. I don't know which one's good, which one's bad. But when you're looking at profile pics of the person and whether you want to take it a step further, you're looking at, a headshot, right? So it's very important that your headshot, you don't look mad at the world, and you're not smiling like showing every tooth you have. You don't want to, ladies, you don't want to have 2 hours worth of caked on makeup. You can put a filter or two on, look your best, but look like you, right? Guys, maybe trim up your beard a little bit, whatever. You know what to do. Get a haircut, whatever. Take a little time, because here's what. Sometimes what happens is you go on a dating site, you finally meet somebody, you start connecting, and you get married or live together or whatever for a couple years or 6 months or whatever, and then you find yourself back on dating sites, right? Something happened and you're dating again. If it's only been, if you just met him and you haven't married him, and if it's only been, a month and it didn't work out, you don't want to have to do all new pictures and all new profile and do all that. You just want to go back on the app and wham bam, pay your monthly fee, and you're back on. And it's all good. And you see who's out there. Now, update your profile pictures. I do mine once a year. Because, I'm not going to gain or lose 300 pounds. I'm not going to, have a buzz cut or, whatever in a year. So I do new profile pics every year if I'm on dating sites. Listen, if I'm with someone for 4, 5, 6 years, I'm not on dating sites, so I don't care about my profile pics. But if something happens, then, and I'm back on dating sites and it's been a while, then I'll do new pics. So take some time on your pictures. Here's the scoop. When you're going left or right, think about what you're looking for. Are you looking for somebody who looks fun? Would they go ziplining? Are they like, they're, high energy. You can tell by their picture. I look at the eyes. The eyes and the smile can tell you a lot. It also tells you a lot. You can tell if they thought about their pictures and they're really looking for a relationship, or if they're just like, bam, they took this awful picture, like in their basement. So your profile picture is the main thing that's going to either get you love or not get you love, because it gets you started. All right? Take your profile picture. You can have your phone in it. It's okay. Especially as older folks. We get it. Take a picture where the phone's up above you, maybe, where the light's better. Or take it down below, or move your head around a little bit. If you got a little turkey neck, look up a little bit. Just take like 50 or 60 of your head with a couple different tops on, right? Men, if you like to wear suits, put a suit coat on. Ladies, you like the black dresses, put that on. I'm a t-shirt and jeans kind of gal, but put a different couple colors on. Like I did, a pink t-shirt. Yeah, I'm a t-shirt and jeans gal. I did a pink t-shirt. I did this red one. Because when you're picking that one or two profile pictures for your profiles that really says who you are or makes you look good, color will make a big difference. So, take 3 or 4 different colors. Just throw on 3 or 4 different shirts and just take a ton of pictures, right? So you can pick the right one and put 1 or 2 filters on if you want. Now, you're also going to want a full-length picture. Just buy a $10 mirror from Walmart. And it's okay, like I said, to have the phone in your picture. It's okay. We get it. Don't go out and spend money on professional pictures. It's okay. We're not 20 years old looking for the love of our life at 20 years old. We're looking more for real companionship. We know what we want. We've been through the mill. Just give us a photo. One that looks like you. That's it. One that looks like you. And by the way, if they say they're, 60 on their profile and their pictures are all from high school, no, don't do it. Or, if, I have some dating tips and red flags. I have a video about that. So subscribe and look at that video if you want to see how to spot the red flags or the scammers on these dating sites. So your profile picture, do a full-length picture. Again, I mean, don't wear a great big old sweatshirt, you know, in your full-length picture. I mean, you want them to kind of see, you just want them to know, listen, it's not about your weight, usually. Some people are just stupid and think it's all about weight. But I'm looking to see, is he, you know, does he go to the gym 7 days a week? Is he full of muscles? Does he look like he, you know, climbs Mount Everest or takes 50-mile hikes? Because I'm not that girl, right? If your picture looks like you're muscular, it's not going to be a good match. Don't waste your time. That's in my head for me. So, you know, or if you're a couch potato and you just like to Netflix and chill, and I know that means something different to different people. But if you just want to lay on the couch or you're a homebody, you know, your full length will tell you a lot about that. You know, if they're sloppy, they wear these great big clothes, just show the honest you, right? A little bit better. Listen, I pull the bra straps up for these pictures. I, you know, take the back of my shirt and like push it around a little bit so I don't look so heavy. Be you, but just a little bit better. All right. And then you get ready to get on your computer. So do those few things. Figure out what age, figure out what app, get a debit card or credit card with 50 or $100, get your headshot done, get your full length done. Just pick like maybe 2 headshots to choose from. Pick like 1 or 2 full shots to choose from. Maybe do a photo of a hobby that you're doing. You know, if you're into woodworking, maybe take a quick shot of, you know, here's my woodworking shop. And, you know, if you're into gardening, do a picture of you in the garden. You know, if you're into zip lining or whatever, you know, put a couple of pics of you on vacation or whatever, you know. So put something of your hobbies. If you're into old cars and you're at a car meet, just have somebody take a quick picture of you or do a selfie. It's not a big deal. These don't have to be professional pics, right? You just want to give them an idea so they swipe whichever way they want to get to know you better. And here's what. When you're messaging someone, don't tell them your life story. Don't say, hey, you have big boobies. I like that. Come on. Or do, so I know to block you. And I have a video coming up about messages to get the conversation started and messages that are red flags. So watch that video. Okay, I'm just saying, if you're getting online, take some time, watch a couple videos. Even if they're not mine, watch a few videos about dating online. Watch the movie called Book Club. Even if you're a guy, it's about older folks and they're on dating apps, or, you know, they're in a relationship and they've got issues. But it's a lot about dating and relationships. It's very cool. It'll tell you, there's one lady on there who goes on Bumble, which I'm going to sign up for. So, you know, subscribe if you want to watch all those shenanigans with all my dating shenanigans that happen. I'm going to take you through each app that I go on, you know, and I'll tell you, you know, I'll show you how long it takes to do it. I'll let you know, hey, I got these messages this week. I blocked these 2. I'm going to meet this one. And then I tell you what happens after a date, and on and on. So subscribe if you want to see all my dating shenanigans. Okay, I'm going to take you along for the ride. All right? Okay, so after you've done all that, you're ready to you've got your profile pictures picked out, got your debit card, get you a pad of paper and a pen when you're sitting down to complete your profile on that to sign up for a dating app. Because here's what. You are going to want to write down how to contact that company if you have problems, or if you want to not subscribe anymore, because every single one of these, they do an automatic renewal. If you sign up for a month, they do an automatic renewal. So you have to go on and cancel that automatic renewal, or they'll just keep charging your card. right? So you're going to want to know how to do that. Do they have emails? Do they have, a spot you just click on to unsubscribe? Okay, so you're going to need a pad of paper to write down phone numbers or emails, or write down how you unsubscribe, write down how much you paid and what card it was on, write down your username, password, just have a pad of paper and a pen ready. Get you a drink. I don't drink alcohol, but hey, if if you want, get you a beer and sit down and fill it out. It's okay. So, I mean, sometimes it's very difficult to unsubscribe. Sometimes it's very difficult to unsubscribe. And just here's a tip. If you sign up for a month or whatever, and you want to unsubscribe, right? You have to make sure that you took your profile down. Because what happens if you just unsubscribe and they don't charge your card, but you don't go in and click that you want to delete or pause your profile, all these people are still going to see your profile and your pictures and message you, and that's bad. I mean, you don't want somebody messaging you and you're not on there and they feel bad because they think you don't like them or whatever. By the way, I have a video about etiquette too, on how to answer messages, or how to message a guy, how to say you don't want to see them again. Just a quick tip. Here's what I do. I just say, you know what? We're just not a good match. That's all you say. You don't tell them they're a creep. You don't tell them, sometimes I will. Sometimes I'll just tell them, hey, there's just no chemistry. And I really need that chemistry. And a lot of times they'll say, yeah, I know. We would be better friends. But I never become friends with them. It's hard. It's hard to be friends with a guy if you're a girl, and vice versa. So, yeah, figure all that out, do that, and then get down and get to it. And watch my videos about my going on dating apps. My first one here is going to be Bumble. Because I want to go on Bumble because I want to do the dating part. But they also have a BFF, which is best friends forever, the young kids. Because I'd like to find a girlfriend or two that I can hang out with. Maybe, it's a guy. But that companionship, we can go to the festival in town, or we can go to a free concert in the park, or whatever. So look for videos, subscribe, look for videos. Comment, let me know if left is good or bad when you're swiping. I don't know. All right. And like the video if it helped. Because if it did, then I'll do more. All right. Thank you all for watching. Love you.